Hi friends, welcome to Amazon Web Services. So in this video, we are going to discuss what is cloud computing, what are the cloud service models, what are the cloud deployment models, what are the benefits of cloud computing, what is Amazon Web Services, what is AWS global architecture, and what is AWS certification path, and finally what about AWS free tier access. Now let me explain first what is cloud computing. Cloud computing is a platform that provides access to computing resources over the internet with pay as you go pricing. It means cloud computing is an on demand delivery of compute power, databases, storage, servers, networking, softwares, analytics, and more resources through a cloud services platform via the internet with pay as you go pricing. So companies offering computing services are called cloud providers. So some cloud providers offering on demand delivery services, which has virtual machines, storages, networking, databases, servers, VMs, softwares, or different kind of services. So who offering these kind of compute resources, those guys are called as cloud providers. So some cloud providers maintain one massive data centers. So this is called what? One data center. This data center maintains multiple resources. So these resources can access end user over the internet with pay as you go pricing. That is the meaning of cloud computing. So once again I will repeat. So cloud computing is nothing but an on demand delivery services with pay as you go pricing. So now here cloud computing is a platform that provides access to computing resources over the internet. So now some companies offering IT resources offering over the internet. So the end user able to access these resources over the internet with pay as you go pricing. That is the meaning of cloud computing. But some companies offering these computing services are called cloud providers, and typically they will charge for cloud computing services based on usage. For example, this is the end user, so maybe these services provided by Amazon. Okay, this end user created one Linux server on the company that is on provider data center. So in case this user continuously access one Linux server 1 hour, then they will charge for 1 hour usage only. So that is the meaning of, so the resources typically charge for based on the what? Usage only. Then cloud providers maintain one massive data centers which have thousands of servers, storages, databases, and component critical to the organization working. So now some peoples are offering maintain own data centers. So that data center contains servers, storages, databases, networking, virtual servers, and different kind of resources. But ultimately users can access any service based on their requirement with pay as you go pricing. So that is the meaning of cloud computing. But this cloud computing is completely divided into three major service models. So what are the service models? So that is called what? First one is IaaS, infrastructure as a service, and the second one is PaaS, platform as a service, and the third one is SaaS, software as a service. Okay, then let's first the very basic category of cloud computing service with IaaS. So what is mean by IaaS? You rent IT infrastructure, so such as servers, storages, networks, VMs, operating systems from a cloud provider on a pay-as-you-go basis model. So that means what are the resources and services delivered over the internet in the form of infrastructure is nothing but IaaS. So you customer go for the what? IT rental based infrastructure, that is called what? IaaS. And the second one is PaaS, platform as a service. So actually it supply an on demand environment for developing, testing, delivering and managing software applications The PaaS refers to cloud computing services that supply an on demand environment for developing, testing, delivering and managing software applications. So in this model, the user does not have a direct access to the system resources. So rather the resources allocation to applications is automatically managed by the platform. So managed by the platform. So that is called what? PaaS service. So remember everyone, the PaaS offers on demand environment for developing, testing, delivering and managing software applications. And the third one is SaaS, which means software as a service. So it is a method for delivering software applications over the internet on demand and typically on a subscription basis So it is a method for delivering software applications over the internet on demand and typically on a subscription basis. So everything can access with subscription model. So users connect to the applications over the internet usually with a web browser on their phone or tablets, or it is called what? PCs or laptops or any virtual devices. So that is called what? SaaS model. So overall the cloud computing offers three major service models, which are IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. And then the next very important thing, the cloud computing deployment models. So cloud deployment models. So again cloud computing offers three deployment models. The first one is public cloud, second one is private cloud and the third one is hybrid cloud. So what is the public cloud? So computing resources are provided publicly based on a pay-per-use model. So public clouds are owned and operated by a third party cloud service provider, So the public cloud means that everything is managed by third party cloud service provider. So here in that case, Amazon is a one third party public cloud service provider. Microsoft Azure, again it is a one third party public cloud service provider, and Google Cloud, also one third party public cloud service provider. And the second important thing is private cloud. The cloud infrastructure is owned by an organizations and hosted and operated internally. So a private cloud can be physically located on the company's on-site data center. So remember the two differences between public cloud and private cloud. So the public cloud means everything is operated by third party cloud service provider, but private cloud means everything is located on the company's on-site data center. The managed persons are organizations peoples. So that is called what? The cloud infrastructure owned by an organization and hosted and operated internally. So that is called what? Private cloud. So everyone must understand difference between public cloud and private cloud. So even if you go for interviews, they are asking the question, so what did you understand about public cloud and private cloud? A public cloud provider, everything is managed by publicly with help of the what? Pay-per-use model. But public clouds are owned and operated by a third party cloud service provider. So that's why public clouds are off premises environment. And private cloud is managed by an organization and hosted and operated internally, but everything is physically located on the company's on-site data center. That is called what? Private cloud. And the third one is hybrid cloud. So computing resources are provided by a composition of private and public clouds. So hybrid cloud gives businesses greater flexibility and more deployment options. So now the modern IT infrastructure completely hybrid cloud environment. So that is the word combination of public and private cloud. So compared to public and private cloud, in the hybrid cloud environment, and flexibility is more and more deployment options in the hybrid environment. So these the three are the what? Cloud computing deployment models. Then the next important thing, so what are the benefits of cloud computing? So the lot of benefits in the cloud computing, but first one is agility, and the second one is elasticity and cost savings, deploy globally in minutes, data security, scalability and disaster recovery. So actually what is the mean by agility? So in a cloud computing context, agility refers to the what? Ability to rapidly develop, testing and launching applications that drive businesses growth in a constantly changing IT environment. Constantly changing IT environment. So that is mean by agility. So it is performance wise, it is excellent. So it is called what? Speed development, speed testing. So speed constantly changing IT environment. So with the help of the what? Cloud computing agility benefit. And the second important thing is that is called what? Elasticity. So what is the elasticity? Companies can scale up as computing needs increase and scale down again as demands decrease. So you want to increase and decrease the what? Computing resources, then physically sometimes it is called what? Very critical. But everything is possible even in the physical environment, but in the cloud computing virtually even within minutes, so you can change the what? Your resources even can up and down based on your workloads. So this eliminates the need for massive investments in a local infrastructure which may or may not remain active, so that is called what? Elasticity. For example, you have a one virtual server. So that server running with one CPU and 1 GB RAM and 20 GB hard disk capacity. But one day your workloads are high. So that is called what? Your scale up the what? Demand. So then how can you expand your existing resources? But physically you can expand 1 GB to what? 2 GB RAM and 1 core processor to 2 core processor means, of course it is possible, but it will take long time for upgrading your resources. But in the cloud computing, in the virtual environment, everything is very easy. So with help of the what? Elasticity. So ultimately here what I am saying, every cloud resource is almost elastic. So elastic means based on your workloads you can expand and reduce the what? Resources. And the third important thing is cost savings. So that is the advantage of, so why customers looking for cloud computing means the third benefit is cost savings. Cost savings means, so like with help of cloud computing almost to avoid the what? Massive investments in the company, so no need to maintain central ACs, no need to maintain own data centers, like no need to maintain own infrastructure. So everything is provided by some cloud providers. Just go for the what? Cloud computing, like cloud providers data centers, and grab the what? Resources, and you will manage it. So overall here you can save the what? Costs. And deploy globally in minutes. So you want to deploy one application in multiple servers, yes, easily you can deploy in your application in multiple servers. But for example, you want to run one command in multiple Linux servers, yeah, yes, it is possible. So you want to execute one script in multiple servers, yes, also it is possible in minutes. So now everything is very easy. And data security, so almost people thinking about security, but in the cloud computing almost 99% offering the what security. No one will offer 100% security. So 99.9% your resources are what secure. So that's why AWS or Azure or Google what saying. So Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud. So it is a cloud secure platforms. Cloud secure platforms. And the third one is, so it is called what scalability. So actually what is the meaning of scalability? So cloud infrastructure scales on demand to support fluctuating workloads. On demand scalability is sometimes better expressed as elasticity. On demand scalability is sometimes better expressed as elasticity. So please understand these 2 points. So actually it is also one important interview question, difference between elasticity and scalability. Actually elasticity means you can expand the what resources manually. So you want to expand 1 GB to what 2 GB or 2 GB to what 3 GB, 20 GB to what 40 GB, then you can expand everything manually. But scalability means not manual work, it is called what automatic work. So automatic means what? So based on fluctuating workloads, it will up and down the what resources. It will up and down the what resources. So that's why scalability, it is a on demand to support fluctuating workloads. Okay, and finally disaster recovery. So compared to your physical infrastructure in virtual environment, like in the especially cloud environment, disaster recovery is very easy. Okay, and lot of plans even under the what disaster recovery, and lot of waves even to take the what backups in the environment. So like these are the what top benefits right now in the what cloud computing. Even under cloud computing, self service provisioning is there, and pay per use model is there, and reliability is there, and like automatic software updates, accessibility, scalability, like different benefits under the what cloud environment. So you want to learn Microsoft Azure, you want to learn AWS, or you want to learn Google Cloud or any other cloud computing. Everyone must knowledge on what is cloud computing, what are the cloud service models, what are the cloud deployment models, and finally what are the cloud benefits. Then now you are talking about what is Amazon Web Services. So AWS, so Amazon Web Services is a one secure cloud service platform offering compute power, database storage, content delivery, and other functionality to help businesses scale and grow. Okay, so right now what I am saying here, overall AWS is a one secure cloud service platform. That platform offers different kind of IT resources, IT services with pay as you go pricing. So what services offered by Amazon, like compute power, storages, databases, networking, content delivery, analytics services, gaming services, push messaging services, email services, so like artificial intelligence, machine learning services, robotic services are different kind of services, and also to help businesses scale and grow. And AWS is the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform, offering over 200 plus fully featured services from data centers globally. So right now AWS offers more than 200 fully featured services from the data centers globally. Just now I told you what is the cloud computing. So every cloud provider maintains own data centers. That data centers offering different kind of services. So now in that case Amazon offers more than 200 fully featured services globally. So any customer anywhere in the world easily to access the services with help of the what pay as you go pricing. That is called what AWS. So anybody asking what is AWS, the first point is Amazon is a one cloud provider, simple point. Yes, Amazon is a one cloud provider. That provider offers different kind of IT services with pay as you go pricing. So right now AWS offers more than 200 plus featured services with data centers globally. So what services provided by AWS? Now observe here. So now I have an account. I will tell you later how to create the what AWS account. Now I will show you what services offered by AWS. Okay, so this is my AWS console, AWS dashboard, and now this is the what services. So right now AWS offer different kind of services. So all services in the dashboard: compute services, storage services, database services, and like migration and transfer services, networking and content delivery, developer tools, customer enablement, and blockchain services, satellite services, quantum technologies, management and governance, media services, security services, identity services, Internet of Things, game development, container services, end user computing, business applications, analytics, application integrations, AR VR and services, front end web application and mobile applications, and machine learning services. So you check it. So almost more than 200 plus services are available right now in the what AWS. Okay, so then the second important point is under AWS, what are the benefits of AWS? So easy to use, and even services are reliable and cost effective, scalable and high performance, secure services. Obviously it is a global leader. So right now AWS is the what global leader compared to any other cloud service providers. Okay, so these are the what top benefits under the what AWS. So easy to use, like it is called Amazon offers almost all services with user friendly dashboards. So now you want to access when Windows or Linux servers, go for EC2 and launch the what services, and you want to create your what buckets for storing the what data, then we can use the what S3. You want to create any Oracle database or MySQL database, then go for the what RDS and create it. So like that the services are, everything is what user friendly, easily to access it. And second important thing is reliable services. So reliable means, so cloud computing makes data backup, disaster recovery, and businesses continuity easier, and especially very less expensive, because data can be mirrored at multiple redundant sites on the cloud provider's network. So very beautiful, right? So reliability means, so now customer thinking is, okay, if I create any virtual server in the what Amazon data center, in case any disasters are happen, what about my server and what about my data? So don't worry about your server and data. So because reliability is more under the what AWS, because your data is mirrored to multiple locations on the what cloud provider network, means your AWS provider's network. So that is the reliability of AWS. And cost effective. So pricing wise it is also very less compared to any other cloud providers, and scalable and high performance, and means it is a dynamic scaling. Scalable means what? Dynamic scaling. It is scale out and scale in your resources based on your workloads, based on your fluctuating workloads. And high performance, yes, compared to your physical infrastructure. So high performance means it is deploying very fastly and quickly, even development also very fast compared to your physical infrastructure. And obviously AWS is a one secure cloud service platform offering different kind of services. Yes, finally global leader is what AWS. And then what about AWS global infrastructure? Right. So AWS cloud operates availability zones within the geographic regions around the world. Around the world. So in that case, AWS, the complete global architecture means, infrastructure means, it maintains multiple components. So the component is region, the component name is AZ, that is availability zone. the component name is data center and the component name is edge location. So, the world means the complete AWS working based on these 4 components. So, that is why it is a global infrastructure. So, region, it is a physical location in the world where we have multiple availability zones. So, actually what is the availability zone? A availability zone is nothing but one data center. It contains one or more discrete data centers. So, generally a zone is nothing but data center, but every zone maintains two or more data centers, but each with redundant power, networking and connectivity, housed in separate facilities. These availability zones offers the ability to operate AWS services. So, overall the customer services offered by AWS zones, that is called what? Availability zones. But where to keep multiple availability zones is nothing but one region. So, a region is nothing but one geographic physical location. It maintains multiple availability zones, but every availability zone is a one or more discrete data center. But generally what is mean by data center? A data center is a facility that centralizes an organization IT operations and equipment, as well as where it stores, manages and disseminates its data. So, the customer services and resources provided by the data center only. So, overall the customer to ability to create any organization IT operations and equipments from the data centers only. And data center is a what? One physical, a data center is the what? Maintains multiple physical resources like power, networking, VMs and like different physical equipment. And then the last component is edge location. An edge location is an AWS data center which does not contain AWS services. So, instead it is used to deliver content to parts of the world. So, remember everyone, actually edge location is also one component under the what? Infrastructure. But edge location is also one kind of data center, but does not maintain any AWS service. Actually edge location maintains customer content to deliver content to customers with low latency. So, you want to deliver the what? Content to your customers with low latency, we can use the what? Edge location. But generally edge location is also one kind of data center, but which does not maintain any AWS service. Okay. So, now where is the global architecture? For example, sir, I want to create EC2 service, I want to create one Linux server or Windows server. Then now you are clicking on you are enter the word AWS management console under the what? EC2 service. So, generally EC2 is the service to create any Windows or Linux servers. So, for creating Windows or Linux servers, but where is the regions? Actually here is the what? Regions. So, now so for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 regions are there. So, now 21 regions in the world AWS, but each region I told you multiple availability zones. So, now where is the availability zones? Right now my location is the what? Virginia region. So, now in the region how many zones are there? US East 1A, US East 1B, US East 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F. So, 6 availability zones are there. So, means if you create any Linux or Windows servers, maybe your servers are running in any one zone, means any one data center. So, if you keep like your resources multiple zones, then your data is safe. But Amazon internally maintains multiple locations because of what? By default AWS offers reliability, right? But every zone, every region maintain minimum 2 availability zones, right? So, where to keep multiple availability zones is nothing but one region. Okay, if I go for the what, my region name is Mumbai. So now under the Mumbai, how many zones are there? So now we are working on the what, Mumbai. So under Mumbai, the number of zones are 3 only. So now actually initially the Mumbai region is 2 zones only, but they are added one more zone, AP South 1C. So now it is called what, 3 zones under the Mumbai region. But the values are not fixed, but minimum every region maintain 2 availability zones, but based on the what customer priority. So like in India, maybe more customers under the what, cloud computing, then definitely they will launch the what, one more zone in the what, India region, that is Mumbai region. So means based on customer priority, they will adding the what, multiple zones in the region, but the values are not fixed, even zones also not fixed and regions also not fixed. But initially Amazon starts with only 8 to 10 12 regions only, but now 21 regions. Maybe in the next year, maybe after 3 months or 6 months, maybe they will add the what, 2 more zones or 2 more regions. So the values are not fixed, but remember the architecture is fixed. So in the worldwide, regions are there, under regions zones are there, under zones, zone means what, data center is there. Okay, so now in that case, okay, I will switch to what, again is the what, Virginia region, right. So now global network infrastructure is, regions are there, under regions zones are there, under zones edge locations are there. Okay, that is called what, data centers are there. So this is overall AWS architecture. And then the services are global based services, regional based services and zone based services. So 3 types of services under the what, AWS: global services, regional based services and zone based services. And next, types of offers. So like AWS offers different products, means different services with different access levels. So explore more than 85 products and start building on AWS using the what, free tier. So 3 different types of free offers are available depending on what product used, right. So like how many types of accesses, like it is called what, free offers in the AWS means. So generally 3 types of free offers. So more than 85 products are free under the what, free tier. So some services are always free. So like some cases the setup is free. So for example VPC is there, or for example EFS is there, and for storing the data, for creating servers, or different setups are recommended. So for that you completely create the what, setup, almost it is free, no need charges for the setup. So even Amazon will not charge for single paisa from you, because the setup is completely free. So these free tier offers do not expire and are available to all AWS customers. And a 12 months free tier account. So enjoy these offer for 12 months following your initial sign up date to AWS. So now AWS offers the very beautiful free tier access with 12 months access, 12 months free tier access. So in these 12 months you can access lot of services, means lot of products, lot of services or products you can access it, right. So now we are working on under 12 months free tier account. But how to create 12 months free tier account, I will tell you. But under 12 months accounts, lot of things are free. And third important thing, that is trails. Short time free trial offers start from the what, date you add to a particular service. So these are the what, 3 types of offers. And then we are talking about AWS free tier 12 months account. So AWS is offering a free usage tier for new AWS customers, for new AWS customers. So like EC2 is the service for creating Linux and Windows servers, but generally for creating Windows servers 750 hours is the free. Again for Linux server 750 hours is the free, but that free tier is only T2.micro. That is T2.micro means every server running with 1 CPU and 1 GB RAM with 30 GB hard disk capacity. So if you cross 1 CPU, if you cross 1 GB RAM, if you cross more than 30 GB hard disk capacity, then they will charge it. Actually, this is the combination of CPU, memory and storage. But practically I will show you each and everything, how can you create the what Linux and Windows servers with help of T2 Micro. And Amazon Lightsail also 750 hours is the free, and Amazon RDS also 750 hours is the free. So that is RDS means relational database service, and DynamoDB 25 GB is free. Lambda request 1 million are free, and 30 GB of EBS for storage SSD, again 1 GB of snapshot storage, and 25 GB snapshot storage for RDS, and 5 GB of Amazon S3 standard storage. So these are the what 12 months free tier record, but actually more than 80 products are under 12 months free tier account, but every product completely not free, but they are offering with some limitations. For example, you used the what Google Drive, so that Google Drive size is almost 15 GB is the free, but if you cross more than 15 GB, then they will charge it, and please buy the what your Google Drive storage. Okay, per GB per month maybe 25 rupees or 30 rupees they will release the price. So same thing here. So with free tier with some limitations, and 12 months free tier with some limitations, but if you cross these free tier limits, then they will charge it. But the note point is the AWS free usage tier will expire 12 months from the date you sign up. In case if you sign up today, then you will expire in the 2022, maybe the 4th month, 4th into date you will expire. Okay, then, and how to create this AWS free tier account, observe everyone. So how to create AWS free tier account? So first I will sign out my account. So everyone must be sign up. Okay, in case if you go for the Google and type everyone AWS free tier account, in the Google type AWS free tier account, yes, AWS free tier account option is there. So if you click on the what create AWS free tier account, then it is called what sign up option is there. So explore free tier products with your what new AWS account, sign up for free. So email address, password, confirmation password and AWS account name. So like it is called what one of 5 steps are there, but very easy steps. Even you install any application in your mobile, so these 5 steps are common. So very easy to create the what AWS free tier account. So explore free tier products with your what new AWS account. Almost lot of services are free under the what free tier, but already I have an account, but I will show you here how to create the what free tier account. I have some steps creating AWS free tier account. Okay, so in the creating account, like observe here in the first step is AWS accounts includes 12 months of free tier accounts access. So in the first step is you need to provide your email address and create a password for this AWS account, confirmation password for the account. And now what is your account name, and please do the word account name also. Okay, myself is the Raju, that's why I provided account name is Raju. And in the second step is it is asking professional account or personal account now. So now professional account means company account, but please choose the word personal account. In the personal account name like Ramu and phone number, what is your country, what is your address of your living location. So you must write the word proper address and city and now your pin code number and check it. And once you submit it, it is asking the what payment information. In the payment information, everyone must use the word either credit or debit cards, but the cards are should be Master and Visa cards. So it is not accepted any Bajaj rupee cards like this, but the cards are either Master or Visa, can use credit or debit cards. Okay, once you provided the what proper details, then you click on the what secure submit option, and finally your card details and PAN number. You have a PAN number, then write it, otherwise you can click the what no option. Then they will charge for the what 2 rupees from your account, right? So they will debit 2 rupees from your account. Okay, so now even doesn't matter about your 2 rupees, within 24 or 48 hours again that 2 rupees credit to what your account. Just it is called what confirmation, like it is called you provided valid numbers, valid account details or not. Just security reason they will debit 2 rupees from your account. Once it is okay, then they will asking verifying your phone number. So why need to provide your proper phone number means in case any issues are there in your account, directly that's the AWS support team will contact you with your registered phone numbers. So please be provide the what your telephone number here. Once your phone is verified, then your identity has been verified successfully, then continue is the option and select the what your support plan. So now in that case AWS offers 3 types of support plans. So what are the 3 types of support plans? So basic plan, developer plan and business plan. So now you are going to what 12 months free tier account, better you can select the what basic plan only. So now if you go for developer plan, then they will support you and like even charge $29 per month. If you go for the business plan, then they will charge per month $100 from your account. Okay, and please be select everyone basic plan. So once it is okay, then personalize your experience. So now what is your interested role area? So that is called what you interested IT administrator, IT developer, or like it is analytics developer or like that. So now you select the what anyone, maybe myself is the what IT administrator, then I am interested in DevOps working area. So then you submit it and finally your email verification. Just go to log in your email account and click on the what access account option is there. Click access account, then this page redirected to what your AWS sign in account page. So then it is redirect to what your sign in account root, that is root sign in account, your email ID and please provide the what you provided the what password. So then click on the what user and password, then page redirect to what initial billing cost management dashboard. So initially your billing cost is the what 0.00. So then you click on the what services, you can access the what all AWS services. So then you can operate the what your services with some limitations. You must follow the what 12 months free tier instructions. So this is called what AWS free tier account. But the one more important point what I am saying here, how cloud computing works, maybe Microsoft Azure, AWS or Google Cloud or Oracle Cloud, any cloud. So cloud computing services all works a little differently only. So depending on the cloud provider, that is based on completely depending on the what provider only, but many providers offers a user friendly dashboards like this. Every provider, many providers offers a user friendly dashboard that makes it easier for IT professionals and developers to order resources and manage their accounts. So you want to order any resource and you want to manage accounts, then user friendly dashboard means then customer very easily to handle it. So compared to Microsoft dashboard, Google dashboard or Oracle dashboard, the very user friendly dashboard is Amazon only, but almost all cloud providers offers the same dashboards like user friendly dashboards. But some cloud computing services are also designed to work with REST APIs and a command line interface, giving developers multiple options. Okay, AWS even offers REST APIs, that is called what the same services managing with programmatic, even the same services managing with AWS CLI interface. Okay, so overall AWS offers 3 ways to access the what services. So user friendly dashboard, programmatic access and command line interface also. So that's why better idea is that, so best everyone familiar with what commands. So you know the commands very easily to handle the what AWS CLI interface also. Okay, so this is called what how cloud computing works with different cloud platforms. Okay, And then the next important thing, what I am saying, the one more important thing, sir, what about AWS certification paths? So now here the very important thing, types of AWS certifications. So AWS offers cloud practitioner certification, that is a foundational certification. It is means fundamental certification. So it is a what initial stage, that is called what first stage certification. And the second one is associate level certifications. In the associate, solutions architect is there, system operations admin is there, and developers also is there. But in that case you will be cover solution architect, because solution architect is the what universal syllabus. So even you want to manage developer, you want to manage system operations, and must knowledge on the what solution architect. So now in the demanding course is also solution architect. Once you have a good knowledge on associate level certifications, then people will go for the what professional. So that is DevOps engineer or solution architect. So under professional only two certifications, solution architect and DevOps engineer. And last one is specialty certifications, and AWS offers some specialty certifications also. What are those? Machine learning, Alexa skill builder, big data solutions, security services, and advanced networking. So these are the what certification types of AWS certification paths. And certification is very good idea, and some people even go for the what writing AWS certifications. Okay, and now almost all companies looking for certified peoples only. So the very best idea, people go for the what solution architect engineer certification, solution architect engineer certification, and based on your previous domain you will go for developer means developer, and sysops means sysops, and machine learning means machine learning, DevOps engineer means DevOps engineer, like kind. But initial stage better will go for the what foundational certification. But no one will ask you foundational certifications in the IT companies, but most of the companies starts with associate level certification. They are asking only associate level certification. Okay, and what about AWS solution architect engineer? Sir, what is mean by AWS solution architect? Okay, now I will show you here. So what exactly meaning of AWS solution architect? Now see that AWS certified solution architect associate level, the AWS certified solution architect associate SAA C01, actually C01 is the what up to 2020 certification, but 2021 onwards the SAA C02 is the what certification code C02. So examination is intended for individuals who perform a solution architect role. So who will perform the what solution architect role in the IT company? Please be go for the what SAA C02 certification. Actually C01 is also correct, but now the C01 has been replaced with C02. So this exam validates an examinee's ability to effectively demonstrate knowledge of how to architect and deploy secure and robust applications on AWS technologies. Okay, so that is the introduction of AWS solution architect. But what are the prerequisites? So you want to become a good certified solution architect engineer. Sir, I want to become a AWS solution architect engineer. So what are the prerequisites? So actually some basic concepts of AWS and AWS essentials and must knowledge on Linux commands. That is called what Linux essentials are must. Okay, so that's why AWS and Linux, these two combinations are excellent in the what IT industry, excellent in the what IT industry. So must familiar with what Linux. And what about recommended knowledge? So hands-on experience using compute, networking, storage and a database AWS services, and hands-on experience with AWS deployment and management services, and ability to identify and define technical requirements for an AWS based applications, and ability to identify which AWS services meet a given technical requirement. So knowledge of recommended best practices for building secure and reliable application on the AWS platform. an understanding of the basic architectural principles of building on the AWS cloud, an understanding of the what AWS global infrastructure, an understanding of network technologies as they are related to AWS. Yes, you must knowledge in the what networking, storage, databases, compute services. These four domains are important under the what are recommended under the what solution architect. An understanding of security features and tools that AWS provides and how they relate to traditional services. So that's what I'm saying in the AWS solution architect engineer. So must knowledge on the what very four important domains. So those domains are what like compute domain. Once again I will log in with. So which domains are important under solution architect engineer? So remember everyone, compute, storage, database, networking and security identity. So these five domains are important under the word solution architect engineer. Okay. So what are those? Compute, storage, networking, identity, databases. Okay. Now if you go for exam, so then what about exam overview? So actually the exam format is multiple choice and multiple answer, and exam type is associate here. The exam time is 130 minutes, that is more than 2 hours in the exam, but exam cost is 150 USD dollars. So not only solution architect exam, any associate level certification $150 plus GST is the what exam cost. This is only 150 USD exam price plus GST also is there, and exam available languages are English, Japanese, Korean and simplified Chinese also. So these languages are exam. But what about the exam blueprint? The exam blueprint is observe. So domain 1 design resilient architectures 34%, and domain 2 define performant architecture is 24%, and domain 3 specify secure applications and architectures 26%, and domain 4 design cost optimized architectures 10%, and domain 5 define operationally excellent architectures is 6%. So overall exam cost is 100%. But what is mean by design resilient architectures? That is called what? Reliable resilient storages, and how to design decoupling mechanisms using AWS services and multi-tier architecture solutions and high availability and fault tolerance applications architectures. That is called mean by design resilient architectures. And then what is mean by define performant architectures? So choose performance storage and databases and apply caching to improve the performance, and design solutions for elasticity and scalability, right? And domain 3 is specify secure applications and architectures. So determine how to secure application types and determine how to secure data, and define the networking infrastructure for a single VPC application. And domain 4 is design cost optimized architects and determines how to design cost optimized storage and determine how to design cost optimized compute. And last domain is that is define domain 5 define operationally excellent architecture. So means choose design features in solutions that enable operational excellence. And ultimately finally what is solution architect? In a broad sense, a solution architect is responsible interpreting requirements and turning into architectures that can be used by other to build or implement the what solution. In this world of AWS, it means being component in the what following areas, that is called what scalability, high availability and fault tolerant systems on AWS, and lifting and shifting of an existing on premises application to AWS, and ingress and egress of data to and what from AWS, selecting the what appropriate AWS service based on data compute databases or security requirements, and estimating AWS costs and identifying cost control mechanisms. So this is overall AWS Solution Architect syllabus. So this is mean by AWS Solution Architect. And finally, myself Raju, I am certified from Red Hat, also AWS and Azure. Thank you very much.